I've been asked to speak at an Inspire conference up at Hull York Medical School in a couple of weeks. Inspire. It's always capitalised, INSPIRE, but I don't know if it stands for anything. Inspire is organised by the Academy of Medical Sciences. It's funded by the Wellcome Trust, which is a massive institution in Britain. And the purpose is to inspire medical students and maybe doctors, but certainly it's active in medical schools, to encourage students to think about research as part of their careers. So why they've asked me to speak, I don't know. They know who I am. They know what I've done. They know where I am and how I've ended up here, because I did a question and answer session for somebody, one of our students, who was creating a set of Inspire videos. But I'm a teacher. Am I going to really inspire people to go into research? So how am I going to do this? What am I going to say? Am I going to introduce myself by saying, hi, my name's Sam Webster. I'm 48 years old and I'm still trying to work out what I want to do when I grow up. I vlog, right? I talk rubbish all the time. So it should be pretty easy, but it just feels different because instead of talking about my subject, I'm talking about myself. That's a bit more intimidating. Do I tell them that I'm a terrible academic, but hopefully a useful human being? Boom, boom, boom. Do I tell them that I've ended up doing what I'm doing because I've always enjoyed taking things apart to find out how they work, and either the human body or the universe as a physicist are probably the ultimate examples of that, in my opinion. Oh, thank you. Oh, the sun's come out and it's bright. That's lovely. Do I tell them that it was my teacher at school that found the anatomical sciences course and pointed me in that direction and set me on the path that I'm on, and is a constant reminder to me how important teachers are to us in our lives? My degree led me into proper science, taught me what proper science was. Proper science pulled me into a PhD. PhD was awesome, doing my own thing, largely under my own control, constantly doing experiments and writing and thinking, wonderful but difficult time. PhD then led to postdoctoral research associate jobs, as in getting paid to do research. I went to the US briefly, but most of the time I've been in South Wales, which led to me applying for funding for my own idea that came out of my own head and testing it. And I got that funding for myself, my own research. That feels good, I tell you. And then I spent a year doing that, and then the Swansea job came up. So then I spent the rest of the money employing somebody else to continue my work, and of course I just didn't have the time. And the research was good. The cells were doing good things, they were making good things, they were doing the right things. I still think some of the age-old problems of trying to fix osteoarthritis were in there. It was no fantastical solution, no magic bullet, but it was interesting biology, interesting science. Do I tell them that the realities of research, which actually they won't have to worry about so much because they're going to be doctors, right? So they'll already have a salary. But the problem with research is that as a young researcher, you are constantly looking for the next short-term contract. You're wondering whether you're going to get another job after this 2-year one, 3-year one, 12-month one if you're unlucky. And the financial and personal implications of that. There's no thingy. I can tell them that scientific research is fantastic fun, having a novel question that nobody has ever answered before and attempting to answer it is very special, very enjoyable. You have to think up your own route, your own path, and you don't know whether it's going to work or not. If you're really clever, you'll work out a method that whichever answer you get will be useful. It's incredibly satisfying, but it's also very, very difficult, and there are lots of knockbacks. Applying for funding, applying for jobs, trying to get papers published, trying to get abstracts published at meetings, trying to get all of that. So you get a lot of knockbacks, and kind of very few yes please will have you. So you've got to have a tough skin in research, which I don't think I have, but I would still love to be doing it again. The realities are, as I alluded to earlier, a teaching job came up, and because we were building a whole new medical course, they were very honest with me, and they said, this is going to take up all your time to teach and prepare and manage. And we built that course, and we built a number of other courses since, so research has always been more of a hobby. So I don't have time to do pure scientific research like I used to do. I'm doing medical education research now, which I'm not very good at. I don't really understand. And that's why I'm a terrible academic, because I love the teaching, I love the students, I love being useful, I love helping people get to where they want to be, right? It's a very positive feedback loop. So I don't do good quality research. I have a terrible publication record. So the academics' jobs of teaching, research and management, of which normally research would be the major part, I fall down on. But I enjoy the teaching, and I feel like a useful human being most of the time. It's the bluebell time of year. You've seen us, we're walking, mountain biking, whatever, outdoors anyway, all the time, but it does bring people out. There's so many bluebells. Such a pretty time of year, spring. So is that what I'll tell them? Is that what my talk will be? I'll take them through my story, but I'll also tell them how research is rewarding, fun, difficult, teaching is awesome, and you never really know where your path is going to take you, right? And if you're fortunate enough to let your path take you towards things you find fun, then you're gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Alright. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful. I've now got a bit of a frame to hang my talk off. I'll put the detail in, obviously. I can't remember how long they want me to talk for. Next question is, because people are so used to PowerPoint presentations, I'm doing this remotely, by the way. It takes half a day to get to Hull and half a day to get back again, so I'm going to do this by Zoom or whatever. Do I use a PowerPoint presentation, or do I just talk to the camera? I'm kind of used to standing up and talking, but maybe I dig through some old photos and see what yeah, I know I've got some old photos of me at a microtome and cryotome and that sort of thing. If you don't know what those are, look them up.
Hello, pretty thing. You're beautiful. Hello. Beautiful. Hello. Hello, gorgeous.
Hello. These guys, they're regulars on this path. You guys, that field back there, the grass is so thick, you are going to love it when you get back in there. It's awesome. It really is. Just like the sheep, they're very used to the farmer. They see people. Look at those two up there.
Hi.
Yeah, look at those two banging heads up there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're all coming to say hello. You're all coming to say hi. It's nice to have lips. Yes, it's nice to have lips and cuddles.
Alright, I say the final challenge, but we're going to climb it. The next challenge today is try to get in there and get up to those crags and climb some of the routes. Supposed to be some nice routes in there, but it is
a jungle.
Yeah. You can see the scree over there, so it might not be too bad on the other side of this.
See, why
wild garlic.
Oh yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, I got tangled. Probably should have taken me.
Can I help you?
I've got it's stuck in me skin. I think.
Oh.
I can't see what I've done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fudge.
Yeah.
Apple tree.
Smells pretty nice.
Oh, I got a twig up my bum.
There we go. But there we go. Whoop. It's not a popular crag, never seen anybody climbing on it. But it looks to see, I guess that's what remains of the path. Okay, I think we're there. Of course, being in this little gully means we're getting all the sun and no breeze. It's really hot. And we picked a really warm day. Oh, Sam, I think we should have done this in the winter. Oh well, we're here now.
It'd be less prickly things if it was winter as well.
Whoa, there's a big pocket. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Oh, actually that bolt's there. Why did you place it in earlier? The food. Yeah. This just looks blank here. There we go. That was awesome. Just difficult. Felt closer to 6C than 6B plus. But you know, strength is useful, but it's mostly like core strength and skill, and it just took a long time to find the way up there. Whereas if I climbed it a second time, it'd be a lot quicker. The second time it might feel like 6B plus actually, because it feels like there's lots of different ways you could go once you've worked out what is a hold and what isn't. Remember classic limestone. See, I could probably reach that from there. Nice, well done. You got the pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good pocket. It's fun, honest. Yeah, yeah. Oh.
Ow! Because like that one, I nearly had that and then my foot just slipped straight off. Prickling myself.
It was so much fun. I'm going to do it again on top rope just for a laugh and clean the anchors.
Oh, what was that under there? Slow worm? Or is it an adder? Jeez.
It's a slow worm. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, it's a slow
Sorry,
worm. It's not an
buddy.
adder.
That's a slow worm. Oh, he's off.
Oh, look. It is a nature day.
Yeah.
You don't see them very often.
Cows are watching. Right, I'm going to finish with something easier. 4. Nice and straightforward, although we've got to get through this.
Whoosh.
Ivy. Look at all these pockets. Oh, this is what we like in limestone. Tons of pockets, that's where the fun is. This is a lot easier. Bum, 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 bum. Is that the lower off over there? I guess it is.
Yay! I made it!
Right, that was fun. I better go home, do the usual Sunday night things and start writing this this talk tomorrow then.
Some food, I'm starving. Oh, I've got bush and tree and branch and all
Yeah.
sorts.
Yeah.
Prickles and cuts.